The Three Conferences and the Start of the Cold War by Snowden Boy. Part 1. Tehran. Tehran, the capital of modern Iran, was used as the host for the first of three major conferences between the major powers of the Second World War, mainly as it was a neutral territory and was deemed relatively safe for the free world leaders. The USA was on fairly firm ground at Tehran, its economy having been jump-started out of the Great Depression by the Second World War. The UK was also reasonably stable, but still wanted reclamations after their economy had been crashed. The Soviet Union wanted Germany to die after most of their industry had been destroyed by their war machine. At the 3-day-long conference, it was agreed that the USA and UK would increase their forces attacking Germany to relieve the strain from the Soviet Union. In return, the USSR would join the war against Japan, one that the US had been carrying almost single-handedly. It was also agreed that the USSR would gain Poland as a buffer zone. The UK was also going to contribute. Despite their protests, they were told to open a second German front and reluctantly agreed to risk millions of lives in a campaign that wouldn't ever finish. Part 2. Yalta. Yalta, in southern Ukraine, was the host of the second of these great conferences, perhaps the most important one in deciding the future of Europe as a whole. Here, many post-war settlements were agreed, including the future of Germany for the next 50 years. The USSR, it was agreed, would give all of its buffer zones democratic governments, something that it didn't do, removing any leverage the capitalists had in Eastern Europe. Furthermore, they said Germany would be split into 4 zones, and each nation would take reparations from their own zone. In another attempt would be made at the United Nations, an organisation that is still in place today. It's basically an open forum where you declare war at this point. Yeah, that's it. Part 3. Potsdam. Potsdam was chosen for the last of these great conferences and was generally accepted as the start of the Cold War. Not much really happened apart from the arguing at Yalta. Yeah, Truman revealed to Stalin that that the US had developed an atomic bomb that could raise cities to the ground and render them uninhabitable without ever costing as much as the salt on the ruins of Carthage. Yes, Stalin reacted appropriately, started his nuclear program, and triggered a Cold War that would last half a century. Yay!